So, how would you describe your piece? What is it?
Our piece is an imaginative, magical installation on our take on the future of the workspace. It's a playful, nature-immersed space that has texture, color. It kind of allows for a place of experimentation and exploring in the workspace, and this idea of an engaging and stimulating environment.
Okay. How would somebody interact with this piece in the workspace?
So the idea is that the calf fronds that come from the center, those are representing floor seating. So it's about getting closer to the ground, being able to have your bare foot touch the earth, and also do basically earthing. So using the earth's electromagnetic field to balance and synergize your body, and it's about well-being and connecting to nature and Mother Earth.
Okay.
We also wanted to have these soft textile pieces that make you feel comfortable and almost like your inner child being able to be relaxed and free, so that you sort of produce at your best.
And the fronds, they can be moved around, so you could sit on them, you could lean your back against them, and it's about the Eastern concept of working on the floor, being close to the ground, and a more relaxed environment.
It's got a really nice playful element to it, right?
Yeah.
And obviously that was part of your intention.
Yes.
I think our work always centers around playfulness, color, different textures, and bringing community into our piece. So all our pieces are made by crafters. The crochet is done by Rebag Reuse, and they upcycle audio cassette tapes and they crochet them, and then that's stuffed with plastic waste. And then beadwork's done by Monkey Biz and NPO, who employ ladies in Kaliche to do the beading. And then we've also incorporated seaweed into our piece, so dried seaweed, thinking about the future of biomaterials and how basically waste that's found on the beach through seaweed, how that can be regenerated and to create biomaterials for the future.
Tell me about the genesis of this. Where did the idea come from, and what sparked it? And then also through the design process of once you had that idea, how did you go about it? We've got the piece here. So what sparked it to start off with?
I think initially we always think about how would we want to work? What would be our ideal workspace? And for us, because our brand is so much about being playful, being imaginative, creative, that freedom, we wanted to create a piece that allows for that. And then also very importantly, as you mentioned, was the craft techniques, which is what is very central to what we do. So it's thinking about what materials can we use, who are the crafters, how we can actually with this piece create work for them, uplift these communities. So that was kind of the central point.
Tell us about how you approach sustainable design as two designers with your studio.
So our first thing is our crafters. Looking at what crafts are available to us, who would be able to produce it, and looking at their skills and how we can reimagine those into new pieces. Challenging our crafters also. Creating this piece was a huge challenge for them.
This is not something they've done before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so for us, it's so nice to push what a material that exists, but push the way it's been done, or the forms, or just take it to a new level. And I think it's exciting for us, but also for them. So it's this lovely, collaborative piece.
What has the challenge for your crafters been? Has it been the scale of it, or what have been the new things that they've had to do?
So basically the upcycle crochet tapes, they normally make mats from it or a bag. So now this is a huge scale, the size of it, they've never made something this big. The biggest item they've probably made is like a hanging light. Yeah. So for them it's like, they called it a monster. or snakes. Snakes.
Yeah. Tell me about your approach to color. I mean, I think you have quite a unique color palette and a color sense. In the design world, you're bold and brave and playful. This color. It's not. I think you do it successfully, but it's not always easy to combine the kind of colors that you work with. So tell me about where the sense of color comes from and what your sense of color is.
Well, I think it comes from definitely our heritage. So we have Indian heritage and African heritage, and everything in Indian culture is about color, celebration, art, expressiveness. It's that idea of putting out there positivity, happiness. It's
It's a
energy.
celebration.
Everything's it's like make life a celebration. So that's definitely, I think, the very root of where it comes from. And then also in terms of African design, there's a lot of color, boldness within traditional art and design. There's that inspiration as well. And then in terms of our use of color in what we do, it's a combination of all of it.
Yeah, we just want things to look playful and be playful, and we wanted to ignite joy. We want people to see a piece and be excited and connect with it on a different level.